Quick stretch, little snack, and here we go.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is a very ambitious film. It's very heartfelt and it's charming, just like the first one. The first one does a lot good as far as video game movies go, and I think that this movie carries on that same legacy, but to a bigger note. Sonic 2 takes everything the first movie did and blows up to epic proportions. It's definitely bigger, larger, and a longer movie, which in most people's case, they say that, it may have overstayed its welcome a little bit too long. I disagree. I think that the movie being 2 hours long, it was a great thing because it gave the characters chances to be more fleshed out, more explained, more engaged, and things didn't feel rushed. It would have sucked if you got all these characters and plot points kind of shoved into an hour 15 or hour 30, and it felt like with the two hour marker, you got a chance to really understand what's going on in the film. Also, so the original voice actor of Tails reprised her role as Tails, and it brought back a lot of familiarity to that role, to that character, and it really pushed the Sonic and Tails dynamic, which in itself gave Sonic some much needed character growth. I like the fact that in this movie, Sonic is more of a character, a hero, and not just the gotta go fast blue hedgehog. He has to learn about being a hero, and that is really endearing and charming, honestly, because Sonic gets a bad rep outside of being this cool kind of guy, but there's more to the character outside of gotta go fast, and they really try to go beyond surface with this character in this movie, and I appreciated that. As for the human characters, they felt a little shoehorned in the movie, honestly, because Sonic, when he's in the movie, it's very fast. The plot's going at a good rate, with the Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, all those things are happening, and then you kind of shoot to the human characters, and their story feels kind of like it slows down the movie a little bit. The pace slows down, but it's not that bad because that means you get more Sonic, because they kind of move the human character out of the way early on, and you focus mainly on Sonic and his shenanigans and he's going through. So understand that the humans in the movie, they're not terrible roles. They're still good parts of the movie. It just feels a little like they're there for the plot. They're there to push the story along, basically. Now let's talk about Knuckles. Dude, Idris Elba did a great job as Knuckles. I want to say that I was kind of concerned how they were going to handle Knuckles as a character, and man, they perfected him to a T, and I'm so glad of that. I was kind of concerned, because Knuckles is Knuckles. He's Knuckles, and the one we got in the movie was more of a Sonic Adventure / Sonic Boom kind of Knuckles with the the stoic warrior type, but also kind of meathead who's still learning about the world around him, and it felt very it felt endearing because Knuckles doesn't know much about Earth, and Sonic's there to kind of help him out. And some of the best funny moments, the quips and whatnot, came from Knuckles. You'd think he was Sonic, but no. Some of the funniest quotes in the show came from Knuckles. And then we gotta talk about Dr. Robotnik, the big baddie himself, the main antagonist of the film. Jim Carrey, it's being rumored that this is his last role in film before he retires, and if it is, him playing Dr. Robotnik is probably the most Jim Carrey role he's ever played. This is definitely, he's definitely Jim Carrey. If you know what that means. He's wacky. He's definitely this machinist madman. He does a great job of playing as Dr. Robotnik. I wish it was a little more menacing, but overall, funny character, funny way he handled it. I love him on screen. There was never a moment where I'm like, oh my god, the villain's here, go away. No, every time he was on film, it was great to see him there. It was hilarious, honestly. Now the critics that are talking about the film, they don't have a lot of good things to say about it, and I think that they're wrong. I think that this is definitely a Sonic fan film, personally. It's definitely a good film on its own, but if you're a Sonic fan or a video game fan, this is definitely a good film to go watch on your own, to really take in all the references and Easter eggs and what the movie's trying to do. Because a lot of the Easter eggs in the movie are low key and subtle. They're not so much in your face like, oh, look at this one thing from this game. No, it's very subtle, but when you catch them, you would catch them. I remember a point I saw part of the movie that referenced Sonic Adventure 1, and I was like, oh my goodness, I was so excited to see it, but not everyone caught it, but I did. So it's kind of one of those you'll see it when you see it kind of deals, And finally, let's talk about the post-credit scene. I think that it was definitely worth it, man. Definitely worth it. It's such a good setup to where we're gonna go. And if you play the games, you know where this is going, probably. However, they did say that the Sonic film is not gonna follow the game's structure or story, so it's hard to say. But they did a great job of setting up future films and future spinoffs of where this franchise or Sonic verse is gonna go. Overall, this is definitely a movie for Sonic fans. Go watch it. Please avoid spoilers. I gotta tell you this. Don't get spoiled. There are a lot of parts of the movie that are like really well enjoyed with fresh eyes, instead of knowing things are gonna happen, especially towards the end. So avoid spoilers as much as you can, and go to the movie and go enjoy it. So that's it. I'm out of here, guys. Take care.
Do I look like I need your power?
Where are my manners? Sonic, meet Knuckles.
Bless up, be a blessing. You were frontline to protect them. Big bullets in the backseat with the right clean. Rush shots at the window, high shutter speed. Charge at 150, hyper my beam. No recharge, 5 time on your whole team. Got 3 more shots to the neck. I'm feeling alright, got nothing to the left of me. Go down, pull up, 2-step with me. DT to the S, you hating me. Speak up, don't front on your jealousy, or I'll come for your throat respectfully. But it's love, yeah, it's all love that I retain.